In ancient Egypt, a story began before time, before the Nile's first light. It was a tale of creation from a dark, endless ocean. From these waters, life emerged. The Egyptians believed in a formless abyss before the world. From this void, gods were born, shaping the cosmos. Among the first whispers of divinity was Amunet, a mysterious, powerful presence. Amunet was a goddess of the unseen, embodying all that was hidden. Her essence was woven into the primordial chaos, a silent partner in the world's birth. She represented the potential within the darkness before creation. Amunet and Amun held sway, part of the Ogdoad, representing pre-creation elements. We explore Amunet, a goddess as old as Egypt, uncovering her roles and legacy. Join us to reveal the story of the Hidden One, fundamental to Egyptian cosmology. Who was Amunet? Her name translates to the Hidden One, offering a clue to her elusive nature. She existed at the very beginning of all things. Her identity is deeply tied to Amun, also meaning the Hidden One. Together they formed a balanced pair. Her worship originated in Hermopolis. Amunet was a key member of the Ogdoad, personifications of the world before creation. Amunet and Amun embodied hiddenness, crucial to understanding the universe's origins. Amunet's importance grew in Thebes. Amun rose to become the king of the gods. Amunet remained a vital figure, a protector goddess and guardian of the pharaoh. She was a foundational pillar of their cosmology. This is our gateway into Amunet. We journey back millennia when mythology shaped their world. We'll delve into ancient texts like the pyramid texts where Amunet is a key player. These establish her antiquity, present as the universe's rules were written. Our investigation brings her into the light. We'll examine the art that gave Amunet a physical form. Typically, she wears the red crown of Lower Egypt, a symbol of royal authority. She often holds a papyrus staff, linking her to growth and the Nile's fertile lands. We'll uncover her role in creation stories, sometimes as the mother of Ra. Finally, we'll trace her history. Her story shows how a goddess adapted and endured through cultural change. Meet Amunet, the eternal, enigmatic goddess. To comprehend Amunet, we must journey back to Zep-Tepi, the first time. Before light, earth or life, there was only none, a vast, dark, cosmic ocean. This abyss held latent potential, the essence of all that would be. The Nun was the universe's womb, a silent sea of future creation. Within Nun's infinite expanse, there was no light or structure, only perfect unity. The Egyptians saw this pre-creation state as a source of profound power. From this environment, consciousness stirred, personifying the abyss. Amunet was born into this world, an intrinsic part of the Nun. She and Amun embodied the hiddenness of the pre-creative state. Understanding the Nun is key to understanding Amunet, an aspect of creation itself. She remains the Hidden One, a link to the mysterious first time. From the waters of the Nun emerged the Ogdoad of Hermopolis, 8 primordial gods recognized by the Egyptians. These weren't gods in the modern sense, but abstract principles embodying the pre-creation chaos. The Ogdoad consisted of 4 male-female pairs, representing essential qualities of the primordial state. These pairs included Nu and Naunet, He and Hauhet, Kek and Koket, and Amun and Amunet. Together they represented the complete, balanced nature of the universe before order. The Ogdoad's purpose was to bring about creation, leading to the emergence of the sun god Ra. In ancient Egypt, a deity's name revealed their essence. Amunet's name is the feminine form of Amun, both meaning the Hidden One. Her name defined her, goddess of the unseen, the mysterious, the primordial darkness before creation. Unlike Ra's visible power, Amunet's influence was subtle and elusive, felt, not seen. She and Amun were a divine pair, embodying the duality of hidden forces at the universe's foundation. As Amun's cult rose, Amunet's status endured, symbolizing the eternal mystery at the heart of divinity. Her name reminds us even the greatest gods have depths forever concealed from mortal understanding. Amunet appears in the pyramid texts, among Egypt's oldest religious writings, marking her as a primordial force. She and Amun are invoked as a protective, nurturing pair, present but intangible, like a beneficent shadow. Their presence affirms the pharaoh's connection to the source of creation and the eternal order. Amunet evolves from abstract concept to active goddess, her protective power guiding the king's journey to the afterlife. Her ancient authority persisted, shaping Egyptian religion for millennia. Though called the Hidden One, Amunet was vividly depicted in Egyptian art. She appears as a regal woman wearing the red crown of Lower Egypt, symbolizing royal power and her role as protector of kingship. In her primordial form, she bears a serpent's head, embodying protection, rebirth, and the raw forces of creation. These dual images, queen and serpent, capture her evolution from cosmic concept to powerful goddess. Her iconography bridges the formless void and the ordered world, reflecting her complex foundational identity. Through art, Amunet's hidden power became a visible force in Egypt's spiritual life. At Karnak, Amunet's importance endures in colossal statues and temple reliefs. Tutankhamun's statue of Amunet reasserted her role after religious upheaval, linking his reign to the primordial gods. She's depicted blessing pharaohs, her red crown and dignified form affirming her as protector and legitimizer of kingship. Even as other goddesses rose, Amunet's image persisted, a reminder that Amun's power was incomplete without her. At Karnak, the Hidden One was immortalized in stone, her presence a permanent part of Egypt's sacred heart. Every symbol Amunet holds is deliberate. The papyrus staff for life and knowledge, the red crown for kingship. Her raised arm blesses and protects the pharaoh, transforming her from distant creator to immediate guardian. Inscriptions call her the mother who was the father, hinting at her self-sufficient creative power. Her association with the lotus flower ties her to the birth of the sun and the world itself. Together, these symbols tell of a goddess who channels hidden potential, ensures growth, and legitimizes divine order. Amunet's art is a sacred text, her mystery revealed through the language of symbols. Amunet holds profound significance in Egyptian creation myths. Traditions in Thebes attributed a maternal role to Amunet. She was the womb from which Ra, the sun god, was born. This mythology casts Amunet as a supreme mother goddess described as the great cow who birthed Ra. She was seen as the primordial mother whose essence nurtured the sun god. This established her as the ultimate source of light and life. Amunet, as the Hidden One, embodied that generative darkness, making her the mother of the sun. Amunet's mythology shows that manifest power is always rooted in an unseen potential. She was the silent, secret source behind the daily miracle of sunrise. Amunet's power was tied to her nature as the Hidden One. Her influence was subtle, pervasive. The pyramid texts speak of the beneficent shadow of Amun and Amunet, a protective, cooling influence felt even when unseen, offering respite. Amunet's hidden power was a shield against chaos. Her obscurity was her greatest asset. Her role as a hidden power connected her to the mysteries of the afterlife. Her shadow offered a cloak of invisibility against the dangers of the underworld. Amunet represented the truth that the most fundamental forces are often unseen. Among Amunet's most intriguing and complex attributes is her role as a self-sufficient creator, a concept encapsulated in the paradoxical phrase found in Theban inscriptions, "the mother who was the father in the beginning." This statement defies simple logic and points to a profound theological idea about the nature of primordial creation. It suggests that before the universe was divided into dualities like male and female, there existed a single, unified creative principle. Amunet, in this context, embodies that complete androgynous force. She is both mother and father, containing within her being all the necessary elements for creation, requiring no external partner to bring forth life. This concept elevates her beyond being merely the feminine counterpart to Amun. While their pairing was central to the Ogdoad, this tradition suggests a time even before that balance, when Amunet existed as a singular, all-encompassing entity. She was the ultimate origin point, a self-generating power that could initiate the cosmic process alone. This idea is further reinforced by her association with the primordial lotus flower, another powerful symbol of self-creation. The lotus rises from the murky waters of the Nun, opens its petals to reveal the sun god, and then closes again at night, a perfect metaphor for a life that emerges from itself without an external seed. This paradoxical nature made her a figure of immense theological depth. She challenged the neat categories that often define divine roles. By being both mother and father, she transcended the very concept of gender as a necessary component of creation, embodying a holistic and absolute power. This made her a fitting figure to represent the primordial state, a time before the world was ordered and divided into distinct pairs of opposites. She was the unified source from which all dualities would eventually spring, the singular point of origin for the entire cosmic drama that was to unfold. This aspect of her mythology also strengthened her connection to the pharaoh. The king, in his divine role, was also seen as a figure who embodied a unique and complete power. By associating with Amunet, the self-creating mother, the pharaoh was linking his own reign to the most fundamental and absolute source of power in the universe. It was a declaration that his authority did not just come from a pantheon of gods, but from the very wellspring of existence itself. Amunet's role as the paradoxical creator provided the ultimate divine sanction for the king's rule, rooting it in the timeless, unified power of the first time. While gods like Ra represented the visible order of the cosmos and Thoth embodied explicit knowledge, Amunet's role was far more subtle. She was the unseen weaver of cosmic order. Her power lay not in grand pronouncements or overt actions, but in maintaining the silent underlying structures that kept the universe in balance. She was a goddess of Ma'at, the Egyptian concept of truth, justice, and cosmic harmony. But she upheld it from the shadows. Her hiddenness was her domain of influence, ensuring that the fundamental laws of existence remained intact without drawing attention to her work like the deep currents that guide the surface of the ocean. Her connection to the primordial state gave her a unique authority over the foundational principles of reality. Having existed before the world was formed, she understood the delicate balance between order and chaos. Her role was to ensure that the chaotic forces of the Nun, which always threatened to overwhelm the created world, were kept at bay. She was the silent guardian at the borders of existence, her mysterious presence acting as a cosmic membrane that protected the ordered world from dissolving back into the formless abyss from which it came. This made her an essential, if often unacknowledged, pillar of creation. This role as an unseen weaver is reflected in her connection to fate and destiny. While not explicitly a goddess of fate in the way other cultures conceived of it, her hidden influence on the fabric of the cosmos implied a role in shaping the currents of time. The Egyptians believed that the destiny of gods and mortals was written, but Amunet represented the unwritten laws, the silent potentials that existed before destiny was set. Her power was in the realm of possibility, the hidden pathways that events could take. To gain her favor was to align oneself with the deepest, most fundamental currents of the universe. Ultimately, Amunet's mythology presents her as a force of quiet but immense power, a deity whose primary function was to maintain the integrity of the cosmos from a place of obscurity. She was the divine secret that made the visible world possible, the silent partner in the great cosmic enterprise. Her power was not in what she did, but in what she was, an eternal hidden presence that ensured the universe remained stable, ordered, and alive. Without this unseen weaver working in the shadows, the entire tapestry of creation, so brilliantly illuminated by the sun, could unravel into nothingness. Amunet held a vital position as a divine protector of the pharaoh in Thebes. The pharaoh was a sacred intermediary, responsible for maintaining Ma'at. He needed the support and sanction of the gods. Amunet, present at creation, offered legitimacy. Her involvement in royal rituals linked the king's reign to the god's power. Amunet's presence affirmed the king's right to rule. Depicted in reliefs, she bestowed her divine mandate. As the Hidden One, her blessing signified the king's authority was supported by the universe's foundational forces. This connection provided unshakable authority, rooting his power in creation. As a mother goddess, she was a divine mother to the king, ensuring the continuation of his line, crucial for state stability. Amunet's role as a protector of the pharaoh was most prominently displayed during the coronation and the said festival. The coronation transformed a prince into a divine king. Amunet's involvement was crucial as she represented the ancient creative forces. The Sed festival was an ancient jubilee celebrated by a pharaoh, typically after 30 years of rule. The festival's purpose was to magically rejuvenate the aging king, restoring his strength and vitality. Inscriptions and reliefs show that goddesses like Amunet played a key part, offering him the Ankh, the symbol of life. Her role was to infuse the pharaoh with her own timeless primordial energy, renewing his divine mandate, thus safeguarding the stability of Egypt for another generation. While Amunet's origins lay in Hermopolis, her role as a protector of the pharaoh was realized in Thebes. During the New Kingdom, Thebes became the political and religious capital, and Amunet's status was elevated. Her cult at Karnak gave her influence at the center of royal power. Amunet was given titles that affirmed her authority, such as ruler in Thebes. Her veneration provided a crucial balance to the masculine power of Amun-Ra. This translated into her role as a protector of the dynasties that ruled from that city. The pharaohs honored Amunet to secure their divine legitimacy. She was transformed into a key figure in the state religion of a vast empire. The Hidden One became a potent guardian of the throne of Egypt. The religious landscape of ancient Egypt was dynamic. A new goddess, Mut, began to rise in prominence, impacting Amunet's position within the pantheon. Mut, meaning mother, was a powerful maternal deity. The Theban theologians began to promote a new divine family, a triad that was more relatable. This triad consisted of Amun-Ra, Mut, and their son, the moon god Khonsu. This family unit became the central focus of worship at Karnak. Mut gradually supplanted Amunet as the principal wife of Amun. This change did not mean that Amunet was erased. Instead, Amunet's role became more specialized, retaining her status as Amun's original consort. This evolution reveals the complexity of Egyptian belief systems. The rise of Mut and the Theban triad mirrored the pharaoh's own family. As Egyptian history progressed, particularly into the late and Greco-Roman periods, a fascinating process known as syncretism became, well, more common. Syncretism is the merging of different deities, where two or more gods or goddesses with similar attributes are identified with one another, creating a composite figure with combined powers. For Amunet, this process led to a powerful association with another ancient and formidable creator goddess, Neith. Neith was a deity from the city of Sais in the Nile Delta, a goddess of war, hunting, weaving and wisdom. Like Amunet, she was also revered as an ancient primordial creator who existed before all other things. The connection between Amunet and Neith was built on a foundation of shared characteristics. Both were seen as self-creating mother goddesses. Neith was often called the Great Cow, who gave birth to Ra before this title was associated with Amunet, and she was believed to have woven the world into existence on her loom. This creative maternal power, combined with their immense antiquity, made them natural counterparts. Theologians began to see them not as separate figures, but as different regional manifestations of the same fundamental divine principle, the primordial feminine force from which the universe emerged. This merging amplified the power and significance of both goddesses. This syncretism reinforced Amunet's identity as a creator. By absorbing the attributes of Neith, she was connected to the powerful symbolism of weaving. Just as Neith wove the cosmos, Amunet, the hidden weaver of cosmic order, was seen as performing a similar function. This blending of identities gave her a more active and tangible creative role, moving her beyond the passive state of primordial hiddenness. She became not just the potential for creation, but the skilled artisan of the universe. This syncretic relationship helped to keep Amunet relevant and powerful in a changing religious world, infusing her ancient character with new layers of meaning and agency. This evolution shows how ancient deities could be revitalized and reinterpreted over time. The merging of Amunet with Neith was not a hostile takeover, but a theological collaboration, a way of deepening the understanding of the divine feminine. It demonstrated that for the ancient Egyptians, the names of the gods could change, but the fundamental concepts they represented, like primordial creation, maternal power and hidden wisdom, were eternal. The face of the goddess might change, but her essential nature as the great mysterious mother of all remained a constant central pillar of their faith, passed down through the millennia. Despite political changes, the cult of Amunet demonstrated remarkable resilience. Her worship persisted through the Ptolemaic period, a testament to her enduring concept. As long as Egyptians pondered creation, Amunet remained relevant. Her importance was evident in Thebes, honored in rituals at Karnak. Priests knew Amun's power was incomplete without her. Texts describe Amun as a bull and Amunet as a cow, who together created the world. She was the hidden counterpart to the empire's great god. After Akhenaten's attempt to erase the pantheon, her cult was restored. The colossal statue of Amunet at Karnak reasserted her importance. Amunet's evolution reflects ancient Egypt's changing face. She remained a constant presence, a reminder of the universe's hidden origins. Our journey has led us deep into the world of Amunet. She began as a whisper, a concept of hiddenness. As a member of the Ogdoad, she was a foundational pillar of creation. Her story is not one of dramatic myths, but of a quiet fundamental power. In art, she was a queen crowned with the authority of Lower Egypt. In mythology, she was the mother who birthed the sun. She was both a cosmic principle and a tangible presence. Her role as a protector of the pharaohs cemented her importance. Amunet's presence was a promise of stability and continuity. Through thousands of years, her identity evolved, yet her core essence remained. Amunet's story is one of incredible resilience. She is a reminder that what was hidden was often considered the most powerful. What then is the lasting legacy of Amunet, the hidden queen of ancient Egypt? Her legacy is not merely found in the colossal statues or the faded reliefs on temple walls. It resides in the sophisticated theological idea she represents, the profound and necessary power of the unseen. In a world that often celebrates only what is visible and manifest, Amunet stands as a powerful symbol of the hidden potential that precedes all creation. She teaches us that darkness is not an emptiness to be feared, but a fertile womb of possibility from which all light and life must emerge, a concept central to the Egyptian worldview. Her story offers a crucial insight into the nature of balance, or ma'at, which was so fundamental to Egyptian thought. Her partnership with Amun, her relationship with the pharaoh, and her place within the wider pantheon all speak to a universe built on complementary pairs. She was the feminine to the masculine, the hidden to the revealed, the primordial chaos to the ordered world. Without her, the cosmos would be incomplete and unstable. Her enduring presence, even when in the background, demonstrates that true harmony requires all forces, seen and unseen, to be acknowledged and honored in their proper place and time. For history buffs and students of antiquity, Amunet provides a fascinating case study in the evolution of a deity. Tracing her journey from a primordial concept in Hermopolis to a royal protector in Thebes and a syncretic figure in the Greco-Roman era, reveals the dynamic and adaptive nature of ancient religion. She shows us that gods were not static figures, but living ideas that could be reinterpreted and revitalized to meet the changing needs of a civilization. Her ability to endure for nearly 3,000 years speaks volumes about the enduring power of the ideas she embodied: creation, mystery, and divine protection. Ultimately, Amunet remains a compelling and mysterious figure, a goddess who invites us to look deeper, beyond the surface of things. She is the quiet whisper beneath the roar of history, the shadow that gives shape to the light. Her story, carved in stone and written in ancient papyri, is a timeless reminder that the greatest secrets of the universe are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for those who are willing to seek them out. The Hidden One may have been a goddess of ancient Egypt, but her legacy of mystery and profound, unseen power continues to captivate and inspire us even today.